Swag like Mike, swag like Mike, what? Swag like Mike, swag like Mike, what? Spin like Spider-Man, fuck a hater till they a real fan. Me, I'm good on first impressions. I'm a real man, who you know slick enough to spin the block on a real hood life type of freestyle. Friendly neighborhood, Spider-Man on the mic. Better get your mind right. Me, I love life. Big up to Bokeem Woodbine when he played Can't Get Right. In the movie life, when was it set in stone? The Peter Parker had to be white. My creative mind allows my thoughts to get up and take flight. Better get on up and do right like the mind of a legend. Talking about spite, go dumb on the beat, go Bruce Lee on your feet. Moves like RONSUNO, you know, let the truth speak. Quick to the pressure points like judo. Who is you though? I push go like a green light signals the busiest block. Like a flock of pigeons from a rooftop. Remember when Mike Tyson made them ops drop with no socks? Killer combos from the original Killer Mike. A heavyweight gladiator who dropped more than a mic. A true ring legend in his prime. Better pay-per-view before you run out of time. One mistake and the world will pay you no mind. Hell to pay like you running from Optimus Prime. Elaborate details whenever I rhyme. King Kong in these streets like Afro beats. My training day be from around my way. Sipping tea like Lennox Lewis, flexing on a G while listening to Bun B. Trust you, never me unless you part of the team. Fuck winning. Them bad choices can't even scratch the same broken records. Big up to DJ Fletch when he give you his best. My instrumentals bring my rhymes to spoken words faster than hot grease on a cheeseburger burns your heart. If we talking about a rare one, then you better treat her like a work of art. Like DJSCRATCHBASTARD, keep the room spinning like Cactus Jack swimming in a bottle of Jack. Much respect to the men in black. B-boys stay ready like B-boys busting moves. Go shredded kung fu to confetti. Never sweaty Yeti swag like Leroy searching for a fortune cookie. Better get your swag on when you searching for the last dragon. Fuck a G-Wagon, hit the runway with no fashion. Let a bad bitch get a swerve on. Murder the competition with a crime of passion. When you mad crazy like Eddie, you know he made off like Madoff. Always willing to go pro, like you know, the spontaneous block boy, straight from your hood to what's good. Spin a web like Spider-Man. RONSUNO busting down on the town like you go. He that fast flowing, spitting bars, funny man. Can't ignore the street hustle, bro. IP man got the most fans. Donnie Yen, them blew up like Don Dada. Type of stunt moves to break up a contract between you and the Godfather. If you stuck in your ways, then it's why bother? Let the music play. I'll make the most with my time when it do pay. Open mic, swag like Mike, hit the ground running, no matter what. Spit fire, quick on the trigger like a Glock. Better turn that corner, quick on the drop. Fucking out, fuck a thirsty ass bitch, she not hot. She just a willing, way too easy ass thought. Me, I'm continue to be me, and just think not. Been putting in work, ain't no surprise while the streets been sleeping. He crept at the top, taking the op spot when opportunity knocks. Nobody can doubt the grind when it's this loud. Even their mama gotta be proud. Fuck a fool's ditch. Real dope boys keep a social distance from a hungry snitch. When killers on the rise, best you protect your neck, especially from the reach of a fucking foul mouth, ready to flinch. Corrupt cop, can none of us breathe without the live feed of the neighborhood watch. Closed eyes never see the capital lies of the same old white privilege patrol squad who ain't about the preservation of civil rights. Instead they trying to rob a free man of his life. In broad day, no lights when the weather remains the same. Day or night, it's a cold world. Winter, spring, or summer, no matter the season. Hard to understand the reason when sense of violence is trending just as much as treason. COVID-19 in the air, better keep your hands clean. Look but don't stare, stunting with no shades. Don't mind the ice when you lost in the glare. My shine is bright whether or not my intentions are there. Get your mind right, bad intentions on an op or corrupt cop. Body blow, Blue Tyson on a hole. Swag like Mike, like SUNO. Let the mind of a fool just go. I am what I eat, don't give a fuck about what another wear. That bitch all on me, fuck if I care. I'ma do my thing, one love. Let it die to fall back like a dove. Trust and believe, I'ma make it down, peace drown from her knees. You would think I made the bitch bleed. Splish splash, do the dip after I just smashed on a fine ass. Good goddamn, I reminisce on my much lived past. Used to sow my wild oats like King Joffrey. Seems like a whole lot of finance fun facts got with me. True story, I've been blessed enough to come to America before the glory. I was humbled and lonely, now my experience keeps me focused. Beyond my journey, I gotta give thanks to all my mistakes. My two-stepping got me far enough to catch a few more breaks. Who would've thought a random call would bring me face to face with my soulmate? Can't lie to myself, so I gotta keep the faith. True story, my bad bitch is always late. No matter, she still get me to arrive on time. Toast to the good life, I still gotta grind just to get mine. Fuck what a fool says, can't survive without the bread. Cash rules everything around me. If you can't accept this, then you a clown to me. My only method to a world of manners is to continue to obtain knowledge, so I can understand the facts of life while I acknowledge a higher power. My only purpose is to nurse this thing called life. Never church this like I'm some blind to the ways of the world, content zombie. My only desire is to give back more than I get. Fuck a world of hate when I'm all about respect. My street slang got rejuvenated from the very first moment I ever heard the legendary Wu-Tang. Funny how the entire squad knew how to let their rhymes bang. Got more bite than Black Dracula's fangs. Since a youth I've been a one to hang. Never been in a booth, my rhymes tend to tell the truth, but it's clear as day, all that mumbling is what continues to trend. Big up to Diamond God and every priceless punchline when it hits its mark. Can't survive without the bread, cash rules everything around me. If you can't accept this, then you a clown to me. My only method to a world of madness is to continue to obtain knowledge, so I can understand the facts of life while I acknowledge a higher power. My only purpose is to nurse this thing called life. Never church this like I'm some blind to the ways of the world, content zombie. My only desire is to give back more than I get. Fuck a world of hate when I'm all about respect. My street slang got rejuvenated from the very first moment I ever heard the legendary Wu-Tang. Funny how the entire squad knew how to let their rhymes bang. Got more bite than Black Dracula's fangs. Since a youth I've been one to hang. Never been in a booth, my rhymes tend to tell the truth, but it's clear as day, all that mumbling is what continues to trend. Big up to Diamond God and every priceless punchline when it hits its mark. Every beginning had its own start, top or bottom to each his own, one and the same. Like Noah's Ark, from a flip coin to an abrupt loin. We the children of God. Greed goes back in time, versus an original sin. How you never selfish and expect to win when the world is this cutthroat. Best you understand to sink or swim, or you be forced to walk with a limp. Minus the cold temperatures of an iceberg slim. Never trust a pimp when you in love with the top from a bottom bitch. Slip with more than her experience, top lip. My wordplay get it in all day. Never do I mind what another free thinking mind have to say. I listen good enough to make my own day, my very own way. Too bad I can't stay till I get my best earned pay. Remember my name before I'm on my own way. They call me low key, I'm RobLow, and I don't miss a damn day.
Bitch, damn.